Alright folks, how you doing? So, a kind of recurring theme that I've noticed with paintings of Wallace is the dragon. It seems to come up again and again and again in these paintings of him. Like down to the side here. Is that supposed to be a dragon or some sort of a creature? I don't know really. Let me know what you think in the comments. So even in paintings where he's not wearing the dragon on his helmet, it seems to make a bit of a cameo. Let's have a look at this one here. Yep, there's the dragon there for all to see. Here he's looking a bit like his maternal ancestor, Thor Longus, I would suggest. Looks a little bit Danish there, doesn't he? The dragon's plain as the nose on your face on this picture, this painting even. It's right there perched on top of his head. And here's another one. Is that a dragon? Don't know, it's a little bit difficult to make out. But on this one, definitely, the dragon's there. It's kind of cut off, but it's there. And there's the dragon, very, very prominent right there on the top of his helmet. And this was left out of Braveheart. Well, a lot of things were left out of Braveheart, let's face it. But, you know, it does make me wonder why. This kind of association of Wallace with dragons. So was he the Dragon King? Because, you know, Wallace was actually crowned the King of Scots for one day at Allerton Moor during the invasion of England. I'll talk about that in other videos. Nah, it doesn't really look like a dragon, does it? But there it is again. Often perched on top of the helmet, if you notice. Let's see if there's any others. Yeah, there it is again. There was one I saw. There was a picture I saw earlier that I can't quite find as I'm scrolling through these. There it is, that one there. That one's especially interesting because the dragon's kind of slightly off to the side in this one, whereas normally it's perched on top. But yeah, again and again, Wallace is associated with dragons. Could this be to do with Wallace as a surname meaning foreigner or Welshman? You know, the whole thing with King Arthur. Or possibly to do with him being of Strathclyde Briton ancestry. No, there's no dragon here. But in a lot of them there is. Here's one here. And it's a red dragon as well. So all these things, all these, you know, paintings and depictions of Wallace, there's a lot of them that have the dragon included. Is it to do with having Brittonic ancestry? Welsh connections possibly as well. I don't know. It's driving me nuts, this question. I'll be honest. I'm trying to figure it out, but I can't get a clear answer on it. All I have really is speculation. Let's see if this is another one here. What's that? Is that meant to be a dragon? But yeah, it's a lot of... There's another one. A lot of depictions of Wallace. Notice the helmet's always kind of somewhat similar, if not the same. You know, the physical features don't really change that much. But always the dragon is sitting on top of his helmet. Or just slightly off to the side. So I think there's more to that than meets the eye. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and thanks for watching.